Hi, my name is Nichole Rogers. I'm the CEO of Corporate Concepts, and I hope you get to know me a little better. Some fun facts I can tell the people. We have an office dog. That's a fun fact. I think a lot of people are shocked when they walk in the door and they see a dog here. He's not that big, but when I moved into this office space and they said we were able to have dogs in the office, it was like a dog-friendly building, I immediately went out and adopted a dog. I've grown up with dogs. I've always had dogs my whole life, and as an entrepreneur and working crazy hours, I didn't want to leave a dog at home all the time. So when I found out I could bring a dog here at the office space, I adopted Cooper. And so Cooper comes to work with me every day, and he's here at the office. The guys love him. I think he probably loves coming to work more than he loves staying home with me. So he would probably die if he couldn't come to work every day. He loves it here. So another fact about me is I actually had no sales experience prior to working here. I was a nanny in college. I graduated with a criminology degree. My focus was potentially going into the FBI, into interrogations. That kind of matches my personality. But something about me is that when I started in this role, I just wanted to get a bunch of experience. I was not aiming to be an entrepreneur or own this company. I just wanted to get into sales and get good at sales and stop being so shy. So I got into sales, fell in love with it, absolutely loved the psychology aspect of why people do the things that they do. And with that being said, I was then promoted into assistant management role about 8 months later, and then did open this company in 2016. So this January, it actually has been our 10-year anniversary of me running a company. So no sales experience, but going from zero sales to now owning a sales company. Kind of a crazy ride. So people ask me all the time, Nichole, how could I be successful at your company, or what does it take to work for your company? I don't think it really has a lot to do with your skill set. I'm really focused on, I think, the core values of what I expect from someone, which is your attitude, your work ethic, respect, open communication. Those are things that are really important to me. I think you don't need a ton of skills to be able to communicate effectively. You don't need skills to respect somebody. You don't need skills to work hard or have a good attitude. I think my job as a company is to give you all the training and development you need to be successful for this company. And what I need in return is someone who shows up with a great attitude and wants to work hard. I think if you can bring those attributes to our company, I can't see why you wouldn't be extremely successful. What is something I wish people knew about me is that I have an amazing sense of humor. I think I'm really funny. I think a lot of things in life are very funny. I don't try to take myself or anything too seriously. With that being said, I am very goal-oriented and driven, and I like to accomplish things. I am a Capricorn, so take that into consideration, but I think it's important to have balance. I think you can be aggressive, and I think you can go after your goals, but I think you don't have to take everything in life too seriously. Greatest advice I could give to somebody starting in sales is that rejection is part of the process. I think a lot of people think that everyone has to say yes to, and if you're good at sales, that means you're going to sign up everyone you come into contact with. That is actually just not true at all. If anything, your law of averages states that majority of people you speak to are going to say no to you, and that's totally fine. And what's really important about sales is getting knocked down, overcoming that rejection, but then standing back up and then closing that next person. Sales is all about connecting with people, doing more than I think what's asked of you, right? Going above and beyond. And I think sales is a lot about learning how to overcome obstacles, learning how to adapt, learning about adversity. Literally, I think sales is probably like 80% mental. I don't think a lot of it has to do with skills. I think a lot of it has to do with your mentality. If you are strong-willed, if you have a strong mentality, if you can get back up after you've been knocked down, I think you will crush sales. Yeah, I don't think it's that hard.